Okay, so I'm at the new listing on North Tessier Drive in Vina Del Mar. Um, it's a big home, one level, split floor plan. You come in the front door and the two guest bedrooms and guest bath are off to the right. And the master is immediately into your left. Very good sized room. No issues, I'm sure, with accommodating a king bed on a number of walls. And it has this ensuite master bath, just with a single bowl, but it's fairly wide. I think you could probably make it a double if you wanted to, with a shower. Enough room for a tub, but it is just a shower at this point. Small walk-in closet, not a huge walk-in closet, and it's kind of tight, so probably doesn't really result in much more space than a traditional wall closet. So back out to the front door, big living area here, which might be just as well used as dining space, since it's on the front of the house. The entire back of the house is exposed to the water side. Doesn't take extremely good use of that orientation, but there is this enormous slider already in place with these, I can't slide these panels back any further, but you can see that it would be glass all the way the full width. But these panels can't be slid any further. So a nice big bright space here. I'm sure this is load-bearing wall right down the middle. So they've opened it up as much as it probably physically can be. But there's a lot of living space right here. So you could easily make this a gathering room area with a great view out to the backyard. I would probably even be inclined to replace this double window with another section of sliders just to really open it up to the back. Nice big kitchen. I doubt that there's going to be anything in it that you would preserve. But at least the way it's oriented now, with the sink right at the back, at the window at the back, it's a very, nice view. And from this perspective, you can really see, how much openness there is in this living area. Kind of heavy plantation shutters on the front window, which is not huge. But without those plantation shutters, I think even more light would come into this place. So then into the guest wing. This would be the probably most desired guest bedroom. Again, a good size. They just have it, I guess, maybe staged, I don't know, with a twin bed. But there'd be no reason why queen wouldn't easily fit on this wall. Maybe even a king if you wanted to make it a little tight. But there's a nice corner window. You'll have water views from here as well. The side views are just right into a privacy fence between this house and the neighbors. So it's already pretty well situated for privacy. Try to lift this up. They do have new windows, I believe, which already still have this sticker on them for to document the heating and cooling efficiency of them. And I think that they might be hurricane impact. I'll have to read up about these a little bit more. And then there's just, the traditional wall closet in here. The guest bath, not huge, but sufficient. Just needs some rehabilitation, replacement of cabinets and tile perhaps. All of the floors in the bedrooms are Pergo, which has never been my favorite, but that's just my opinion. And then this is the front guest bedroom. Has a nice window. Again, it just looks at vegetation and the privacy fence. Perfectly well used right now as an office, which I presume you might be interested in doing as well. And then a wall closet. So based upon what you guys described before, keeping an eye out for, you know, open homes, this has already been opened pretty nicely and just has, I think, a lot of possibilities for the interior. I'm going to take you outside if I can figure out how to unlock this. So let me do that. Okay, I'm going to take back my statement about hurricane impact windows. I don't believe they are. The slider operates, you know, very nicely, but there are hurricane shutters across the entire back over every window. So you'll still have the benefit of those insurance credits. Nice big slab patio back here with, you know, little etching in it to make it look like flagstone. I'm not sure what kind of tree this is, but there is an irrigation system in the lawn. There are two davits lifts. That's what these crane-like things are called. You could put a jet ski on each one, or an alternative for a smaller boat would be to put one hook on the aft of a boat and the other hook on the bow of the boat and just lift it up out of the water. They also have a regular lift for larger boats already in place, and of course a dock. Dock seems to be in pretty good shape. It's wood. It's not any kind of manufactured material that would be more impervious to weather. Looks like they might have recently stained it. Not a superb job, but okay. Nice that they have these steps down to the water. So if you were a kayaker, for example, it's easier to get your kayak in and out of the water when you can get closer to the surface. Nice wide canal. I'm gonna guess this is probably 300 feet wide. Pretty much center canal, which is nice because, you know, that's the dead end of the canal there, and sometimes you'll have vegetation or something like that that'll all be pushed by wind up to the end of a canal, and it's not very pretty. But in the middle you won't be dealing with that at all. And then this is the open end of the canal that would take you to the waterways to easily get out to the Gulf. Sun's not at an ideal angle right now to be able to show off the back of the house, but it has a really nice clean line to it. All block construction, plenty of room for a swimming pool. Seawall looks to be in decent shape. Couple of cracks, but they've been sealed. The header looks to be in good shape. Maybe leaning a little bit towards the water, but usually these panels of cement seawall go down into the ground probably a good 8 feet. You can see the neighbors over there redid their seawall by adding a new toe wall in front of it. So that's basically the look at things from the back. I'm going to take you into the garage too, which is a bit of an experience, just because it's sort of chock-a-block full of stuff. But they've got a screen door on here, don't know why. It is a two-car garage, but as you can see, just tons and tons of stuff on the sides. The laundry is here in the garage. I'm sure we've talked about it before. Not an unusual thing at all for Florida. But, you know, I know when homes are gutted, they try to move it back into the inside. The air handler is out here. I did look a little closer at it. It dates to 2004. So, not ancient, 12 years old. Probably has another 3 years left on it or something like that before you might be recommended to replace it. The water heater is the same age, also 2004. Electrical panels, this is certainly probably not the original electrical panel, but it hasn't been upgraded lately. I can't tell what the amperage is of the service. I think that says, I don't know, might say 150. But in any case, I don't think we're talking about knob and tube or, you know, cloth wiring or anything like that. Just a side entrance out to the outside of the house here. Pull down stairs to get up into attic storage. Probably can't access the whole house from here. I did see other access panels in other rooms to get up into the crawl space. Just wanted to give you a little bit closer look at the floor, because there's a whole lot of tile in this house. This is a nice neutral color. The grout is not quite as dark as it appeared on the photos online. It might still look dark in the video, but perhaps could be brightened a little bit more by just a cleaning, but I wouldn't guarantee it. Anyway, nice house. Not too big, not too small, plenty of room for everybody, but intimate enough for two. Just standing on the little front patio with a nice little garden wall. You know, nice little spot. But I also did want to point out, they did a smart thing. If you notice, this window is not a window that you'd want to put exterior hurricane shutters on. But they did go so far as to put hurricane impact glass on it. So that's a smart thing to do, just because you need to close every opening with either hurricane shutters or hurricane impact glass if you want full insurance credits. And again, on this bedroom window too, so I'm assuming that they've done that elsewhere. So just a nice house, nice, you know, crescent driveway. Very appealing. So think about it. Thanks.